So today I'm going to look at Joe Joyce, the Juggernaut, and I've got a very controversial take on Joe Joyce, which a lot of people aren't going to agree with, but I think he's actually very good. A lot of people make fun of Joyce, how slow he is, like he's punching underwater, he's punching in slow motion. And that, you know what, that may be right, maybe he's slow, maybe he's robotic, but he gets the job done. Right from the get-go, his debut was against Ian Lewison, who could really punch. He's 14-0 with 13 knockouts. He's won the British, Commonwealth and European belts, plus, you know, several regional belts as well. He's an Olympic silver medalist, Commonwealth Games gold medalist. You know, he had a stellar amateur career. On top of that, you know, he's undefeated as a pro, almost 100% KO ratio. His biggest fight to date was against Daniel Dubois, who had a very similar record, but actually had more fights as a professional and younger as well, so he was the favourite to win. And Joe Joyce won, much to the surprise of a lot of people. He broke Dubois down and in the end made him quit because he damaged his eye. He's very robotic and stiff, but he's got heavy hands and he's got a granite chin. And yeah, that's my kind of rant on Joe Joyce. But I will concede that he is very boring on the mic and he cannot hype up a fight. He has to leave the talking to Frank Warren, definitely. Yeah, he's very dull at speaking. I went on a bit. This is the Juggernaut. Remember when he fought Carlos Takam, he actually came to the ring with his Juggernaut helmet on, and the commentators didn't get that, but it's an X-Men reference.
Joe Joyce all over his man, working behind a clubbing left jab and an arcing
Heavy hands.
around the corner of him. Is he going to beat it? No, he's not.
Oh, this video is by YBU Sports, by the way.
For Joe Joyce.
I hope they don't mind me reacting to their video. See, not even clean, just has to get him on the head. Heavy hands. Ooh, that is a good spot to, you know, when you're heavy-handed though. Go on the temple. He is, you know, he's a big man. It goes to the body as well, and the punches don't necessarily look that hard, but he's heavy-handed, so they don't need to. And he throws a lot of punches as well. You know, he's very active. It's not pretty, but he gets the job done. Nice stiff jab. And you know what I appreciate as well? That he's not some guy who just clinches for the sake of it as well. You know, a lot of big men, you know, they kind of just like hold and smash and grab, and it can get very boring. So, you know, people who do say Joyce is boring, they should check out some of the heavyweights of, you know, yesteryear. Like, I was watching boxing during the Danny Williams and Matt Skelton era, and God, they were so boring. Audley Harrison too, and, you know, Joyce is not boring. Ooh. Look, a slap that did. A very heavy slap though. And that shows his athleticism as well, that he can do that jumping kick thing that he does.
I don't think Brian Jennings appreciated that one. He looked at him as much to say, what in the world?
Brian Jennings is the only person to take him the full 12. the distance period.
What a response.
Sitting back on the ropes.
Tough guy.
At all. The back.
Another good uppercut off the ropes from Jennings.
I think a lot of the wrong.
But you know what? At least he can go the full 12.
Grandstand finish. He's here in the second. Is he going to leave himself open by doing so? Because here comes Joyce.
Joyce really goes. That's what he's doing here. He's walking well. That's a good body shot. That's a hurtful.
Those trademark slow shots. Ooh. I mean, that didn't actually look that great, but you know, I'm not getting hit by him though.
Good work from Joyce. And he's trying to put together a sustained attack now. And Ian John telling Joe Joyce.
God, that was during that COVID era when empty arenas, it looks like.
Good looks at the end of it. And it is. It's been stopped. Terrific headshot. And the referee saying is enough is enough. And I think that's a correct stoppage from it. When they appeared to be clinching.
Yeah, it's the trademark win so far. This is.
It's a big weapon for Dubois. And
It was the biggest fight they had, you know, and Dubois has actually won the WBA, you know, regular belt since, you know, whatever that's worth. Some crazy shots as well.
still be decisive. And it's in this round, having put so much into the last. Good round, both men.
Working hard enough, and he's just being outworked a little bit.
Oh dear, it's the left eye. And he's got
Yeah, he had a damaged audible.
the jab right on that damage.
Was no audible bone or was it
Down he goes. Enough, he doesn't want any more. And Joe Joyce,
detached retina, something like that? He was injured genuinely.
British, Commonwealth and European champion. We asked whether that damaged left eye was going to be a decisive factor for Daniel Dubois, and so it proved. Joe Joyce, with the accuracy of the left-hand lead, has bossed this fight in the closing stages. After round 6, he came on strong, and Joyce is the man who has those big opportunities, maybe next year.
There you go. And I think that should have made a believer out of people, but a lot of people just turned it round to Dubois not being very good. And I think Dubois is good, you know, and I think he would have. I think he beats a lot of heavyweights. So that's Joe Joyce. So what do you think? Do you share my opinions that he's actually underrated and he's actually good? Or do you think he's shite? I, for one, do think he's a quality fighter. Just not the most charismatic. I pick him to win Saturday. Though, you know, it could be a very hard matchup for him though. Because, you know, Joseph Parker is a good boxer. So yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.